Reading makes you smarter. There's nothing that pisses me off more than someone who can't formulate a sentence. It just seems like to me that you don't want to read. So, book. Reading. Of course not. So in this video, we're gonna teach you how to formulate a sentence and not sound like a brain dead stoner every time you open your mouth. The number of conversations I've had and people's reasonings was because, or I don't know, is astronomical. The way I've seen people heighten their intelligence is not from top 5 facts by Watch Mojo. It's by reading, and it's by note-taking and applying it all into one. Having the ability to be presented with an idea and formulate a stance on it and write it down is a practice that I preach every single day. As humans, the only thing that we own is thoughts and memories. Everything else is rented. So that's why in my day-to-day life, I only read messages that allow me to critically think. Also, let me point this out too. So not reading shit books, not reading Harry Potter, Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, because these books seriously have no value. What the fuck are you learning about a nerd who went to school and became a fucking wizard? Who gives a fuck? Okay, seriously. So I'm gonna give you top 5 books that you should begin reading. Okay, the first one you've got is The Almanac of Naval Ravikant. Now this book is going to fucking change your life. The next book is gonna be 48 Laws of Power. If you haven't read this yet, what the fuck have you been doing? You should have read this by now. You should know, never outshine the master, conceal your intentions, and law and court attention at all costs. That's exactly why I made this video. So the next book I'm gonna give you is The Secret. If you don't understand about the law of attraction and the power of manifestation and the power of having a high vibration, a high frequency, then you're not living correctly and your dreams will never be able to come true because you're waking up and you're feeling like shit and you're progressing that energy and you're pushing that energy on someone else. And when you feel like shit, keep it to yourself and change your vibration, change your frequency, and that can all be changed, but we're gonna leave that for another video. The next book I've got for you is Make Your Bed. If you're past the age of 10 and you don't make your bed, what the fuck are you doing? Wake up, the first thing you should do is get out of bed, clean yourself, you dirty little animal. Number 5 is The Art of War. So the books that I have listed you, I have read, I have note-take, and I have applied to my day-to-day life. Something that a reader from Harry Potter and Macbeth probably won't do and probably wouldn't do. Let's get some logs. For the longest time, I've hated reading. It has been my least favorite thing to do. But I started small. I worked my way up. I went from 1 page to 2 pages to 10 motherfucking pages a day. Do the same. Since I've done the 10 pages, now I can get close to a book in every 7 to 14 days. Why? Because I speed read through the book and I take out the relevant information, I take out the notes, and I apply what's necessary to my day-to-day life. What I did, as I said, I worked my way up, and now I love reading because I'm reading books that only provide me value, that are only gonna get me stronger, and it's only gonna level up my character. One of the last points that I make to you is reading is going to help your problem solving drastically. Why? Because when you read multiple different books, it is going to give you different mindsets, different methods that you can apply and you can learn to problem solve a lot better than you probably would now. Being able to bend your mind, and anytime you have a problem, you use logic and reasoning. So if you go from 48 Laws of Power, which is a book predominantly about power, then you go over to a book about why we learn to sleep and you're able to recite relevant information and apply it to day-to-day life, then you are learning. Now that being said, reading can be useless if you don't take action. It will be useless if you don't apply it. I used to hate reading. Why? Because it was an unproductive task for me. Now I understand, once you learn how to learn and you learn how to read, reading becomes easy. Now it's only made me more productive and it's put me in a position to be able to teach people why reading is beneficial. Books fall under mental masturbation. If you're reading and you are doing nothing with the ideas, then you shouldn't be reading. So what I can tell you is read and apply, and do it again. Read one more time.